Where are we? Isn't this like below where you could possibly get to? This is where I place the Knytt sphere. What? Like I said, I don't care that much. Forget it. It's just treasure over there. No lives on the line. But yeah, the Knytt sphere is gone. What am I... How does me know about this? Is this some legend that she became aware of? I mean... Our friend Maylee died trying to get one of those spheres. Maybe they are actually pretty important. I mean... Huh. I guess what it could be is like at the edge of the maps is where you would have to go. So like I could like be on the edge of the map in the this order. So like here I just need to go up 3 rooms and I would be at a I mean I guess that's what it would be, right? Guess so. Now I think about it, I feel like I might have seen one of those pedestals before and just didn't even think about it because I mean, I don't know. I guess I figured not my business. Also, is this quest... What is that quest? Is that the poison the water quest? Oh no, it's the quest of that one jerk, isn't it? I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Ah, what do I care anymore? Let the man have his freaking statue. I'm not gonna do anything with it. As being a jerk is never cool, guys. Bad guys never win. Hi, frickin'. Here's your bird. Thank you. Now give us the artifact. Sure, take it. What is this? If it came out of your butt, maybe we don't want it. It's a human artifact. Give us back the bird. No, we had a deal. You're welcome to take it back by force. Quite honestly, though, none of you looks like a fighter. Let's see what this crap is. Yeah. If you keep screwing people over, somebody is bound to beat the shit out of you one day. One can only hope, I guess. Yeah, I had that guy nailed. Well, that's fine. He's the one who's gonna burn in hell, not me. I really thought he'd changed. Johann changed? Seriously? It's wrong to assume he's not capable of it. People deserve second chances, so they can screw you over again. Well, given what we know about Dora, it's no wonder she believes people should have second chances. Well, okay, let's see. So here's what we're trying to get to. It's so near and yet so far away because to get to it we have to go all the way up here. Okay, sure. Well, burn in hell, Johann. You're the worst person on Earth who ever lived, ever. And I should have kept that statue and never talked to you ever again. But I guess I made the mistake here. I fess up to it. I fess up to my mistakes. He wouldn't. You know why he wouldn't? Because he is a terrible monster and I hate him. He's really... I think we finally found the big bad of the game. It's probably him. Just kidding. I don't think this game has a big bad. I don't think they'd give us that kind of satisfaction. Down this way. I wonder where all these lights that hover in the air are. Ah, probably just hallucinations. Yeah. I just didn't go here earlier. Wasn't even like hidden or cut off or anything. Okay. I can make do with this. I can make do with this. Trust me, I can. I know these things. See? Told you I can make do with it. Hey, Pixie. What's up? Oh, man. Ugh. You are not an attractive-looking guy. Oh, hello, cute water pixie. Think that's cute, Dora? You got weird tastes. Oh, well, who am I to judge? Everyone in this place looks a little wonky. Well said. So, how do you know the story about the pixies is true? Could just be a myth. Dad told me. Which just automatically confirms it? Forget it. I liked your story. Aw. Wasn't sure she had it in her. To like something that might not be true like that. I mean, just because a story isn't a true story definitely doesn't discredit it from being a good story. Like, all the great works of fiction in the world demonstrate that point, I think, quite ably. Don Quixote, 1984, The Tale of Hong Kil Tong. What are some other classics? Well, there's A Tale of Genji. There is, Lord of the Flies. The Lorax. There is also, oh, now I have to go all the way back up here. Alright, fine. Sure, fine! I can do that if that's what you freaking insist on. Huh? I'll do it lots of times. I can do it. I can do it 12 times. It's 12 times a day, man! Carol, hello. I, just want to say that I hate you. I hate you, 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 I can say, etc. And, he just keeps going. This is man, it's getting extreme. Okay. Wait, what the what? Did he just somehow transport us into the disorder? He did. I didn't see that coming. Not one bit. You don't get me wrong, he's obviously a bad guy considering that he, drugged someone to make him love him. But I feel like that's a different caliber than than killing someone. Well, what the fuck just happened? Oh god. I don't understand. Yeah, me either. What? Was that like a hallucination? Ooh, I go from I mean, first it was like, oh, well, whatever, it's some petty joke thing. And then wasn't even marked on the map with a question mark. Are you guys just not going to say anything more about it? I mean, I guess they don't know anything more than I do. Wait a minute, hold on. What if the tails are the aliens from the disorder? Maybe. We don't know much about tails. At least I get the impression we don't. Maybe we do. Who am I to say I don't know much about them? They know plenty about themselves. And that guy, for example, was a bad guy, and I hope I never see him again. And that was kind of scary, and I'm really wondering what the hell is going on. Anyway, let's just... Maybe we're going to get some answers when we bring this last pixie back. But probably not. Why would we get answers? Or maybe they teleport by, like, going through the disorder, like they just are in the disorder and they sort of get thrown around. Like, what would that feel like? It'd be pretty scary, I betcha. Hey, if you yeah, for bringing this one. Thank you. This means a lot to us. That's it. Thank you for returning the lost pixies to us. I do not have anything to offer, but I promise that your reward in heaven will be big. That's a bit of an anticlimax. Oh well. Anything to say? Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Zoom. I bet that what she says translates to, like, fuck you. I bet he's saying something really intellectual and important. Anyway, let's go check this one out up there. So, let's go. Go. I'm ready for this. You ready for this? I'm not. But I'm just kind of getting concerned about the whole, you know, day sphere, night sphere thing. Like, I thought that I was done with this. I thought I was basically done at this point, but you're telling me. That's just the kind of game that Knytt Underground is. Every time that you think you've got it, like, finished, like, nope. So I was finished, too bad. There's, like, another several hours left. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. That's a pretty impressive game design, honestly. Well, I did really poorly there. Let's not do that again. Oh. I was about to adjust my shirt collar, and that would have made me screw up there. So you know what? I adopted a new strategy. Instead, I didn't mess up my shirt collar. True story. It is not even a false story. And I am going away from where I'm trying to get to. Ugh. I mean, ugh, dude. Try again. Made it. Oh, guys, we're gonna go up from here. Let's do it. You know I'm ready for this, Dora. Especially after that nightmare that Lou just subjected us to. Wait, this is the place with the bones. This is not where I want to go. What is even around me? Okay, I'm getting way off track here. I need to try and get, like, up off the map, not do whatever I'm doing here. Oh, back to square one pretty much. Oh, this is bad. I think I just wasted all that time and effort. Entirely was wasted. Okay. Well, I didn't waste it. I just learned where not to go. Yep. Okay. Okay. I have to finish what I've started. I have to figure out where the triangles and the other spheres go. See, I don't believe in doing a job halfway. I don't believe in half-assing something. I believe that you gotta... That you gotta... Did I do it? Did I... Found a secret area? Oh. Is it over? Is it... Yeah! Dude. This is exciting. Yep. Day sphere goes here, I think. Alright, baby, alright. This is good. I have enough crystals that I have 12 of them, or I guess at this point, I think I have 11. So this is enough to justify looking around some more. And I will say that you might be wondering why I'm not more amazed that my guess about where the spheres would, like the pedestals would be, is right. That, you see, is because I looked it up. I'm an honest man. I just figured that there was no way that could have been right when I said that, when I guessed that. And, well, I have since looked it up because I was decided it was one of these things where it wasn't worth my time, and if I had to go on some really convoluted, out-of-my-way kind of quest to try to, get to them, that it wouldn't be worth it. I would just be like, you know what? I've devoted enough to this, but you know, at this point, I've started this. I'm going to solve this. I mean, Maylee died trying to get one of these spheres. They must be pretty darn important. Or maybe not. She was in it for the challenge. You know how she is. But, in any event, I am wondering what's going to happen with this. My theory about what's going to happen once we, put these triangles and these spheres in their places is that, there'll be a new golden age, and, there'll be an era of brotherhood and peace and beauty, and everything will be great. And the surface will suddenly, you can all live on it, and everyone will go to the surface and be like, man, it's really nice up here now that, you can live on it. I'll be like, yeah, it's a good point. And then we'll have a good laugh. That is probably not what's going to happen. I think, actually, it'll probably have something somehow play into this whole ongoing plot they have, you know, through the whole game about this struggle between faith and reason. I guess I should place the sun triangle here. How does me know this? I have this feeling that this is all part of some legend about the Sprocket family she's familiar with, and which we, the audience, are not familiar with. It's like reverse dramatic irony. And how on earth do I get out of this room? Like that? No. Okay. There gotta be some way out of here. Other than waiting for our aura to, dissipate. Oh, darn. Darn! This is embarrassing. I go in here so confident, and this is what happens. Well, you don't wanna get cocky when you're dealing with the disorder. Crazy things happen in the disorder. And what happens in the disorder? Stays in the disorder. Or maybe I'm thinking of like Vegas. Probably disorder. Probably. And now I just need to go all the way to here. Well, I've been eating a lot of calories. Let's need some exercise. Appropriately enough, my route to this final gate has brought us back to the site of Maylee's death. Won't let her sacrifice be in vain. Not only do I believe in not half-assing things, like if you, I mean, I've come this far, might as well go all the way. But I also believe in avenging people's deaths. I'm going to make her sacrifice worth it. I'm going to make this Knytt sphere, or all these, well, I already used the Knytt sphere. I'm going to make the set of artifacts of which it is a part do their job. Maybe. I don't really know what they're for, and honestly, maybe Maylee didn't either. Cilia and Dora don't know. It seems like nobody's ever heard of these things except for me, who, come to think of it, was able just to identify them when she found them. Yeah, she definitely knows something we don't. Ready to enter the disorder? We need to break one crystal. Let's do this. Do it for Maylee. We'll do it for... I mean, Maylee, I don't know that she really would have even cared what the artifact was. She was in it for the challenge. I know that. But it gives you more motivation if you convince yourself you're doing it to honor some dead person, you know? And oh, is this it? Look, I didn't think it would be that close, but I guess distances are smaller here in the disorder. I think the moon triangle goes here. It kind of feels right. Yeah! So maybe she's just making this up, and we might have just be putting all these potentially very valuable things here for no reason. Whatever. Oh, we have an exit this time. Will something have happened? It does not appear that something has happened. Well, we did it. We saved all the pixies. We completed almost all of the quests. And we put we put the night sphere, the day sphere, and the sun triangle and the moon triangle on these pedestals in the disorder. There's not much else left at this point but to go to the final bell. And potentially save the world, maybe. Or probably not. Well, This Knytt Underground has put us into an interesting world, but I wonder where they're going with all this. I feel like there are a lot of uncertain things. The entire game has this almost hazy, almost palpable hazy grayness hovering over it. Like Anton Chekhov's short stories. Or most of his short stories, anyway. And it has, you know, there's a bit of humor, of course, but it's sort of, I don't know, dark. It's that kind of humor that... It's that kind of humor where you're sort of sad, like, maybe I should be laughing at this, and yet you're laughing anyway because it's kind of funny. Which, in my opinion, is a very good kind of humor. I mean, not to say that other humor isn't equally as valid, but... Oh, there's a frog! Sorry. I got very excited because there was a frog, you see. This is gonna take a while. No, it didn't take that long. Oh, wait, can I go down here? Is there someone down here? Is Rob down here? No, he's not. I wonder where Rob is. It would be quite a twist if it turned out that the villain was Rob. It'd be quite a twist if it turned out there were a villain at all, actually. I don't think there will be. Maybe in the end they'll ring the bell and they're not really going to know if they've made any difference. And maybe that'll be the message. That you don't really know sometimes if you've made a difference. Sometimes we might think we did. The possibility exists that we did. Or maybe we just have to believe against reason that we've made a difference, that our struggles meant something. Wow, that went very well. But ultimately, even if we don't save the world, it's not like that our struggles mean nothing. Because they've let me see the whole underground. That's certainly something. It'll stick with her for a long time. We're gonna have to go this way. Okay. Not that long. Got to see the whole underground. She's got to get all kinds of sweet loot. Make lots of friends. Is this... Oh, sorry. For a second I thought that was, what's his name? Johan? That guy was not our friend. That guy was a horrible person, and he was the real villain of the game. Oh, do you have anything to say? No. Well, we might be near the end of the 600-year clock now, so let's not let the Doomsday device activate. How's Lolo? Yeah, I think we already said that. See, we met that little girl. We wouldn't have met her well, actually, we would have met her otherwise. We met her before all this happened. It's difficult to describe, but the game has this melancholy quality, but a kind of pleasant melancholy. Not the, oh, I'm sad kind of melancholy, but the sort of, yeah, that's a true, I feel you, bro, kind of melancholy. That does not make much sense. That wouldn't cut it in an academic paper written on the subject. But here, wherever here is, I guess it does cut it. Certainly hope it cuts it. I mean, not like cuts it with a knife. That's just painful. I don't want to do that. It kind of is uncomfortable around blades. Well, not that uncomfortable, only a little uncomfortable. You learn to dull yourself to the horrors of blades when you've had to chop as many vegetables as I have recently. The final chime. I knew this place was ominous. I knew there was something off about this place from the first time that I stumbled upon it in the first chapter. And I was right, because it might be a doomsday machine. In which case, I guess it honestly doesn't matter if you built a town here. Because, you know, if it's gonna destroy everything, I mean, might as well just build it here. It's as safe here as it is anywhere else, right? Safe from the doomsday machine inside the doomsday machine as it is anywhere else. I remember there was a Star Trek episode with a doomsday machine. They had some really stupid, ridiculous line in it. Something like, you know what a doomsday machine is? And he's like, I don't know what a doomsday machine is. I'm a doctor, not an engineer. And I'm like, how can you be that stupid that you don't know what it is? I'll tell you how. Somewhat sloppy writing. I mean, it's okay that it's somewhat sloppy because not everyone can be golden. Darn it. I was so oh, a checkpoint. That's good. I'm glad they gave me that. I'd have been somewhat annoyed if they hadn't. And I did the same thing. See, we never learn. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, too. Okay. Oh, boy. Well. We'll use the final save point. Not much more to say at this point. All we can do is let me do her thing and hope that something happens. I guess ultimately we'll only know that she was successful if nothing happens. And even then, there's still the possibility that it was pointless. So like I said, maybe the whole point is this kind of ambiguity and grayness. Maybe that's the point. We're done ringing the other bells. Great! Then your quest is almost complete. We myriadists will be forever in your debt. You will be rewarded greatly. Cool. Glad we're getting something for all this. What do we get? No, I mean, your reward will be great in the ethereal realms. Oh, of course. I should have seen that one coming. Now go. Complete your heroic quest. Sure thing, Kim. The door is open and the bell is near. Go and complete your quest. Okay. Myriadists have some crazy facial hair, I'll give them that. So these are the final puzzles we have to solve, huh? That was not at all difficult. Not at all. Well. Oh boy. There's nothing here. I mean, I guess it's all in the build-up, but... Oh darn, we have to do one of these puzzles, don't we? Alright, we're fine. Oh boy, fine. I mean, actually this isn't a puzzle. It's more like a maneuver. I'm not a fan of this maneuver, by the way. And it's a good thing that... Oh. Oh, we don't need to do that maneuver. I thought we would have to bounce up here. But no, we don't. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess the robots are all part of the Doomsday device. And then me rang the final bell of fate. The end. Really? After all that? Just the end? Like that? Well, fuck you. Yeah, that wasn't a very good ending. Come on, this story was never really about the bells or reaching some kind of resolution in the end. Why did you make us go through all this, then? It's a metaphor for something that matters to me. Oh, wow. How deep. Bleh. A metaphor for what exactly? While you wonder about that, I think I'll have myself a nice cup of tea. Laters. Asshole. Cilia, we can't let it end like this. Lots happened after this adventure. Boring. Come on, this deserves a proper ending. We saved the friggin' world here. Did not. Did. Anyway. This was not by far the last of Mi's adventures. She does this all the time. Join in, Cilia. Say something. Ah, okay. Whenever she's out exploring, we're there. Beats the fairy spring job 1,000 times. Yeah, one time, we went out together on a quest to... And another orange was inside the orange. Seriously, the thing was recursive. Come on, now you're just exaggerating. I'm not. We sold the spectral diamond and split the earnings. Let's just say, neither of us will ever have to worry about being poor. Paulus, Ludbald, and Jacob also got equal parts. I mean, without them, we would never have found the diamond. To this day, Cilia refuses to talk about how we found it. I actually make appointments to meet Hannah at St. Pauline Abbey now. We drink tea and play board games. Of course, I'm sure you get it. This sucks. But you'll meet another girl, I promise. Does that statement come with a warranty? Some people just live and die alone. Even ones who really... Never mind, Dora. I hope you're right. Remember the laser gun? We got rid of it. Actually, it's a ray gun, but yeah, we brought it to this internet who picked it apart. Then me threw the pieces into the lava. Ah, so they did get rid of it like they were supposed to. Actually, she even divided the parts and threw them in different volcanic areas. Exactly. That way, there's no chance someone will ever put the gun together again. I still wonder, though. Fiber optic said it could be anything. Idea. Hey, Nicholas. Oh, hi. That ray gun artifact, it was a weapon, right? Absolutely. People would have died if you didn't get rid of it. You're totally heroes. Awesome! Because me saved so many pixies, many of them believe she's a goddess. They pray to her now. Yeah, definitely not what we intended by helping the pixies. Kinda sad in a way. No, it's hilarious. They even made a statue of me. There's a debate over whether she's really mute or only pretending. Some say me chooses not to speak because her voice is so beautiful that whoever hears it would forget about everything else in the world. I'm a bit surprised you enjoy this so much. Some things are so stupid they become awesome. Wait, how does that work? Come on, don't you think it's at least a bit amusing that me is a goddess? Okay, maybe a little. Dora is in a relationship now. Yeah, by the way, I have made many new friends at the... Hey, don't change the topic. His wings are my fault. It's super awkward because now I have to be reminded every day. Just get over it already. He doesn't blame you, does he? And then... Well... Perhaps... No. Can't come up with anything more to say either. Okay. I guess that's it then. Wait! There's one more thing. Oh? It's this recurring dream I have. It always begins at Mi's home. I'm following her around as usual. You're not with us, though. All this white light. As we leave her place, I notice the world has changed. Mi doesn't care. She just keeps walking. Can't turn into Bob right now. We're on the surface. At this point, I realize it's just a dream. Yet, even knowing that, I'm sad you don't get to be with us to see all this. Then we find some water. He's walking on it. I mean, you can see that, but... That startled me a little bit. What is that? Is that a living thing? Down there, we see an owl. It's the owl mask we kept in order to go deeper into Utopia. Then, I wake up. What do you think it all means? Dora, it's just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, perhaps you're right. I suppose that was Knytt Underground. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. That owl mask was kind of strange, though. Did that dream have something to do with the day and night spheres and the sun and moon triangles, or... I don't know. Huh. Well, in any event, that was a good game. This sense of it, there's this sense of not having satisfaction in it, just about everywhere, and it even persists through to the ending. Even the ending doesn't quite seem satisfying. Even it just seems to raise questions, not really resolve anything. But it seems to be intentionally that way. It doesn't strike me as a poor design choice. It strikes me as a conscious choice, of irresolution. Perhaps to open up for a sequel, or I guess being a little more generous about Nicholas's goals, or Niflis's. I'm sorry, I think that's the name of the developer. Maybe it's more to be reflective of real life, where all too often we don't have a good sense of resolution. In any case, me, Dora, and Celia would have a lot more adventures after this, I guess. I wonder if I had done more, if I would have had a different ending? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there was some kind of metaphor going on here. I mean, there certainly is. The developer told us there was. But interpreting that metaphor is somebody else's business. Probably to do in some academic paper. It's not what I'm here for. In any case, that was Knytt Underground, everybody. Pretty interesting stuff, I think. This is Mackerel Phones. Thanks. Bye.